Welcome back. Now, all eyes are on the Prime Minister's address in the upper house of Parliament at around 10:30 this morning. The PMO India has tweeted, and I quote, "At around 10:30 a.m. today in the Rajya Sabha, Prime Minister will reply to the motion of thanks on the President's address." This comes amid, of course, the ongoing showdown over farm laws. The opposition is likely to boycott the Prime Minister's speech. Let me go across to Anuj now. Anuj, good morning. Anuj, usually the Prime Minister speaks to both houses of Parliament, but we understand that opposition parties are refusing to let protests end in the Lok Sabha. Hence, the Prime Minister will be speaking in the Rajya Sabha. Anuj? Okay, I don't think we've got Anuj yet on this, but we're going to try and get him in just a bit. But the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to speak in the Rajya Sabha. As I was earlier saying, usually the Prime Minister addresses both houses of Parliament. This may come as a bit of a departure that he's only addressing the Rajya Sabha. But we have seen unabated protests in both the Rajya Sabha as well as the Lok Sabha ever since this session really began. This morning, of course, we are expecting the Prime Minister to respond to the motion of thanks that is likely to take place at 10:30 this morning after the question hour is over. Anuj now joins me. Anuj, good morning. I was earlier saying that it is a bit of a departure that he's only addressing the Rajya Sabha. Generally, as a norm, he addresses both houses of Parliament. Okay, we are not through to Anuj yet. We'll try and get him in just a bit. But the Prime Minister addressing the Rajya Sabha this morning at about 10:30. This is in reply to the motion of thanks that may take place. There has, of course, been a showdown over the farm laws between the opposition and the government in both houses of Parliament. We have seen repeated disruptions in the Rajya Sabha as well as the Lok Sabha. We have seen the government, of course, saying that it wants to debate the issue, but so far nothing concrete really has taken place. So the Prime Minister likely to address today, it is, of course, the reply to the President's speech that set the agenda for both houses of Parliament in this budget session of Parliament. Even as this continues, the opposition continuing to boycott. We are hearing that the opposition is likely to boycott the Prime Minister, I beg your pardon, his address in the Rajya Sabha when it takes place this morning. So the Prime Minister expected to speak this morning in the Rajya Sabha. Well, the Prime Minister, of course, slammed global conspiracy to malign India, says the nation will give a befitting reply to conspirators.